time to go over everything that I bought whilst in Vietnam. I was in Vietnam for nearly 3 weeks and I did quite a bit of damage to my purse, but my heart is full and happy, which is all that matters. So we're going to start off with like the souvenir type things that I bought first, and then we'll move on to the clothes, which is my favorite part. With each item, I'm gonna tell you where I got them from and how much I bought it for. Let's start with the books that I bought. I bought 2 books. First book that I bought is The Vietnamese Dynasties, Historical Stories. I'm not sure who the author is. It just says the publisher, which I am going to butcher, so I'm not going to pronounce. But I thought this was really interesting because I actually don't know very much about the Vietnamese dynasty. It's like a biography of sorts of each person, what they did, and it is in English, which was really hard to find. Most of the books, I mean, because we are in Vietnam, darling, but I thought it'd be easier to buy or find English books, but it was actually pretty difficult. The next book that I bought was in Nha Trang. I picked up Last Night I Dreamed of Peace, An Extraordinary Diary of Courage from the Vietnam War by Đang Thuy Trâm, translated by Andrew X. Pham. It's been dubbed as the Vietnamese Anne Frank, and on the back it says, on June 22nd, 1970, Đang Thuy Trâm was killed by American patrol in South Vietnam. She was an idealistic young doctor trying to defend her patients, and discovered amongst her possessions was this remarkable diary returned by a US officer to her family over 35 years later. Đang Thuy Trâm diary shows the Vietnam War through the eyes of a woman fighting for survival. Last Night I Dreamed of Peace explains what it is like to live in the shadow of the enemy, to hide within earshot of a traitor's footfalls, to be full of hope and longing for love, and to look towards the future when the whole world is collapsing. On the same kind of theme as books, I bought some more souvenirs from art books in Nha Trang. The first are these bookmarks. Look at how pretty they are. It's of 3 different women wearing different coloured áo dài, which is Vietnam's traditional dress. I just thought they were really cute bookmarks. I bought some stickers to decorate my Kindle. I just thought they were really cute. And like, Vietnamese stickers are really hard to find. And then I also bought a fridge magnet. It looks like this. I think she looks beautiful. And this will be a nice collection to my fridge. Sunny also picked up this magnet. It's just of some more women in áo dài and a non, and it's kind of like folded with paper. I don't know if you can see that. So on the same street as art books, there was another souvenir shop, which I don't remember the name of, but you'll find it if you're on that road. Sunny picked up this statue of a woman in an áo dài and a non. As you can see, we have a theme occurring. Don't know where to put her yet, but she's this absolutely gorgeous wooden statue. It's kind of like a red mahogany colour wood with some intricate gold design there. But also in Nha Trang, we went to another souvenir shop called Kissa Souvenirs, and we bought some pretty coasters. I love them. I just love how colourful they are. Love the design and just how authentically and unapologetically Vietnamese they are. Very beautiful. This is like on a boat. They're selling some bananas again on some boats, maybe like in a supermarket or something like that, and some like selling some fruit. In Hanoi, we popped into Tide City, and I'm so glad I popped into Tide City because I knew going into Vietnam that I wanted to buy some artwork by local Vietnamese artists. So Tide City is a branch in Hanoi. I don't know if it's anywhere else, but I definitely know I saw a few in Hanoi. But they sell some really cool artwork from a range of different local Vietnamese artists, and you can pick and choose. They've got different sizes, different styles, etc. And I was drawn to a collection by Camellia Pham, and I think it was called 10 Vietnamese Women Project, and each artwork, so there was 10 in total, and each artwork represented or depicted one famous Vietnamese woman in history. And I bought 3 because it was buy 2 get 1 3. Because there were 10, it was actually really difficult for me to pick 3 because I loved learning about the history of each woman, and if I could, I would buy all 10. But I lacked the suitcase space and the wall space, so I stuck to only 3. So in no particular order, I picked up this one. Look how gorgeous that is. Beautiful. And this is of Souvenirs. By the way, I'm reading the description on the back of each print. So each print in Thai City comes with a description of the artist and also a little bit about the artwork, which I thought was very fascinating. On the back it says, as one of the 10 artworks in 10 Vietnamese Women Project, this work honors Queen of two dynasties, Souvenirs, who lived from the year 952 to the year 1000, and she was the bridge between the Ninh and the Le regimes at the end of the 10th century. After the death of Emperor Ninh, she made the decision to cede control of Vietnam from her own 6-year-old son to General Le, putting borderlines over bloodlines and ultimately securing safety from the invading Song army. I thought this was beautiful. I think she's holding like a traditional like Vietnamese silk fabric and she's got a headpiece on. I just think it's absolutely beautiful. The second one I bought, so this is of female General Bùi Thị Xuân, who lived in 1771 to 1802, and it says on the back, from an aptitude for martial arts at childhood, Bùi Thị Xuân was always destined to become a strong woman. As general of the Tay Son Rebellion, she and her husband earned prestigious titles off the back of many years of victories until in 1802, when she finally lost to the rival Nguyen faction. She fled to Nghệ An to join her husband, but both, along with their teenage daughter, were captured and executed by a grisly elephant trampling. To gain her undeniable strength, the executioners ate her heart and liver, which is wild. But again, I just think this shows the strength of Vietnamese women in a very beautiful way and very different way to the first one. And then to honour someone more closely to present day, this is of Xuân Quỳnh. Again, beautiful. And she lived between 1942 and 1988, and she was a nationally celebrated poet as well as a successful dancer in her youth. Her poems, which speak of fervent emotions unleashed through the certainty of nature, are taught nationwide in Vietnamese schools and earned her a posthumous Ho Chi Minh Prize, Vietnam's highest artistic honour. She reached widespread admiration for her poem Song, which means waves, in which the persistency of wind and the ocean portray the intense love she felt for her husband, Lu Quang Vu. And there was so many beautiful prints. There was one that I was also really wanting. I think it was of the two Trung sisters, which is another very famous legend of these two sisters who were generals in Vietnam. But yeah, those are my 3 prints. Absolutely in love with them all, and I can't wait to hang them probably in my office. We popped into Maru, which is like a Vietnamese chocolate brand. I think it's one of the more sustainable and ethical chocolate brands. Very artisan. I don't know what the word is. There's a word for these types of chocolate and I can't remember what the word is, but this is one of the famous brands of chocolate in Vietnam. We got the pack called 6 Cacao Origin Plus. So if you love chocolate and you want to try some local Vietnamese brands, then definitely head into Maru. If you love coffee and you're a coffee drinker, there are actually so many different brands of Vietnamese coffee that you can buy. Like, the one you have to try is coconut coffee, particularly the coconut coffee from Quoc Cafe. Oh my god, I cannot tell you how many coconut coffees we drank from there. It's just so delicious. So we knew we had to bring some back. So this is what it looks like in the sachet. I think in a box you get like 12 little sachets like this. This is so good. Like in Vietnam, you have to try this. So those are all of my souvenir type purchases. Now moving on to the clothes. So in Hanoi, we popped into UNIQLO. To be fair, we popped into so many UNIQLOs because it's just cheaper out there. But we popped in the UNIQLO at the lake. I could not pass on this. Look at this t-shirt of a Vietnamese lady in a non-la. And then on the top, you can see some like quintessential Vietnamese houses. I bought this flowy skirt from UNIQLO. It's white, it's lined, and it has pockets, just like all standard like flowy white maxi skirt. Then I bought these brown wide leg like linen trousers. I actually don't know if they're linen because it doesn't feel like normal linen, so I feel like it's probably a blend of something. This one, I can't remember how much it was because I bought this in my second like UNIQLO trip, but it probably wasn't any more than like 400,000 Vietnamese dong. And then because I live in the UK, I needed a piece for the UK, so I bought these kind of ribbed straight length trousers, just a staple that I can just wear around the house or running errands. In total, I probably spent about nearly 3 million Vietnamese dong in UNIQLO, but all fabulous purchases and all that I can see myself wearing in future holidays and also in the UK. In Saigon, there are 3 different streets that are quite known for shopping, and best believe that I visited each of the streets, so I'll go in the order that I visited them in. The first one that I visited was in District 1 and the road was called Nguyen Chai Street, and I bought so much, so let me show you exactly what I bought. By the way, I literally visited every single shop on the street. A lot of them weren't to my taste and my style, but I was still able to find some really good pieces. Okay, so first thing that I bought in Nguyen Chai was in a store called JM Dress Design, and it's just this really cute, simple, like midi dress. It's got buttons in the middle, some pockets, and it's got a belt and it ties around like that, but I think I'll just use my own belt because I don't really like the look of these cotton belts. But yeah, I just thought they'd be really nice for work, and it's got a zip at the back as well. I then popped into the CIU, that's the store name, and I bought this top. I don't know how to describe it, but it's got a collar, it's sleeveless, and it's got like this kind of bunching at the bottom, but I just thought it was really unique. Again, I can dress this up or down, I can wear this for work, outside of work. And then I popped into Kiddo Store Studio Wear and I bought 2 tops. The first one is kind of this cute denim puffy sleeve peplum top. I'm not sure what we'd call this, but it's super cute on. Again, I think I can wear this for like work or more casually. And then you can see the buttons going down. Again, super cute dark denim top. Don't have anything like this. And then I bought this knit top. It doesn't have a separate shirt underneath, it's like collared already, so it looks like I'm quite put together, but I'm really not. It's just stitched on already. Again, I just thought this would be a really good piece for work. Very simple navy. This one had different colours. They had a grey colour and a pink colour, but I went with the navy because I think that suits me better. And then I popped into tin 4 and I really loved the trousers in tin 4. Good for work and just casual wear. Like a lot of the trousers, they would come with like a lining, like exposed lining at the top of the waistband, and they could be like laced or satin. And there was one that I really liked, but they had none my size. So I just picked up this really simple, classic black work trousers. Nothing more to it. I was just really impressed with the quality, obviously the price, and it fit me perfectly on the waist. That doesn't need changing, and I am a small girl. It's really hard to find things that fit at my waist. It also is a little bit long, but I think I'm just gonna ask someone to hem it, or I'll just hem it myself. And the good thing about this actually, because I was like, oh, it's a bit long, I'm not sure if I should get it, the lady was like, oh, we can tailor it for you, like we can cut it for you, but it just takes 3 days. I could have done it there then and then, but I just wasn't sure if I was coming back to Saigon because our plans changed a lot. But yeah, I mean, if you're there for a while and you know that you want to get something done, then they can hem it for you. I'm not sure if it has a cost though. I assume that it does, but I just opted to just buy it as it was and then sort it out myself. In the UK, one of the things that I loved about shopping in Vietnam is that all the clothes that you buy are all new and fresh out of the packet. Like, you don't buy the one that's on the hanger. The one on the hanger is just to show what sizes they have available, and also for you to try them on in the fitting rooms. But once you go out the fitting rooms and you say, I want this in the size blah blah, they will get a fresh one out for you, like fresh out the packet, and they'll often ask you to like check it yourself to make sure you're happy with the one that you got in the packet, which I absolutely love, because like buying clothes in the UK, you try it on and you buy the one in the hanger. You don't know who else has tried it on. And I'm really bad. I don't wash my clothes after I bought them. I just wear them straight away. But like in Vietnam, you buy fresh, new packs of clothing. So good. So that was all the clothes that I bought on Nguyen Chai Street in District 1. There were 2 more streets in District 3 that I visited. The first one was called Vo Van Tan, and then the second one was called Chun Quang Diu. Probably butchered them. I don't have the accent, so I don't know how to read them. But the first street that I mentioned, they sold more kind of a higher end occasion wear, dress wear type clothing, not much of kind of your casual everyday clothes. But the second street sold more of your everyday clothes, so it just depends on what you want. I did some damage on the first District 3 street because I popped into 2 very popular brands. One was called Huang, and then the second one was called Coco Sin. The dresses in Huang you could probably wear for your wedding, maybe like for your ceremony or your wedding reception, which is my intention with the dress that I bought in Huang, I think. So I'm not going to show you, just in case that I am going to wear it on my wedding reception, but it's absolutely gorgeous, and it's lace and it's beautiful, and I think that was just over 3 million Vietnamese dong. That was by far the most expensive like purchase of one item that I made in Vietnam. And then the second dress that I bought was from Coco Sin, and unfortunately I do not have it with me because the dress that I bought, they didn't have it in my size in store, so instead I bought it to get it shipped over to the UK. It was very beautiful. It's like a deep red colour, and I can see myself wearing it for many different occasions, so I think it's going to be a nice staple in my wardrobe, and I don't have any red dresses like this, so I think it's going to be perfect. That was everything that I bought on Vo Van Tan Street. Then the second street in District 3 is called Chun Quang Diu, and I made quite a fair bit of purchases on this street. One, I think I absolutely scored a gem because I've been looking for something like that for ages. First shop that I went to on this street was called Naga Shoes, and I think again this is quite a very well-known popular store for shoes, and I bought 3 pairs of flats. The first pair of shoes that I bought were these red ballet flats, and then it's got like a velcro strap to it, and every single shoe that I tried on in Naga Shoes was so comfortable. Like, I don't know what is at the bottom of these soles, but they are so comfy. Like, I couldn't believe it. Like, they're not hard and flat like normal UK shoes, hence why I bought 3 pairs of shoes from Naga Shoes. And also I have small feet, so finding flats in the UK are really difficult. But I bought these red flats. I just thought they're really cute, and I don't own any red flats. I love having like quite a monotone outfit, but then with a pop of colour on my feet, so I think I can wear these for autumn and winter on like crisp autumn winter day. Second pair of shoes I bought were these black satin ballet flats with a bow, super cute as well. And the last pair of shoes I bought were these sandals. I thought they were super cute. They look and feel like really good quality. Again, they have a really nice spongy soft sole to them, and I thought that they would be nice staples for future holidays and future sunny days in the UK. I don't have anything like this. I usually wear my Birkins, and they're getting pretty worn, so I thought I'd get some nice sandals. So yes, these are all the shoes that I bought in Naga Shoes. I then ended up buying like 4 pairs of jeans, so I popped into Ofra, but their jean quality is just unreal, and it's really difficult finding jeans in the UK, and they're just so much more expensive. So I bought these kind of light blue denim jeans. I don't know if they're wide leg or straight leg, but on me, I liked how they fitted on me without looking like they were drowning me. So I bought these. These are a little bit long, but again, I'm just gonna get them tailored, and then it fits really nicely on my waist. And then I bought the same pair, but in like a darker blue navy denim colour. Popped into Len and I bought more jeans. First pair of jeans was these brown ones. Everything about these jeans are perfect. Like, waist perfect, length perfect, fit perfect. Like, I was shocked. Like, when I tried them on, it was perfect. And then I also got them in a cream colour as well, because I don't have any jeans that are this coloured, in like a cream and a brown, so I thought that they'll be really nice additions to my wardrobe. My last purchase is probably my favourite purchase that I bought in Vietnam, is this trench coat. And I'm short, okay? I am 5 foot, I am very petite, and finding a trench coat in the UK is extremely difficult because nothing fits me. I'm just too small, and all of them are really big and long. So when I saw this trench coat in Len, I knew it was going home with me. And they had 2 different colours, this light beige colour and like a more dark beige. Look at this trench coat. I found a trench coat in Vietnam and I think I absolutely scored. I'm not sure if this is waterproof. I would need to test this out, but I know that I'm gonna have so much wear out of this. I love it. So that is everything that I bought in Vietnam. There's so much more that I could have bought. Like, I literally went into every single store on the streets, and like there is genuinely something for everyone. Like, if you are more of like a feminine girly and love your dresses, or even if you love streetwear, then there are so many places in Saigon to shop from. But for my style and for my taste, those were everything that I bought. And in those stores, I could have done more damage. But I knew that I had quite a limited suitcase storage. But next time, I'll definitely visit the shops again to see what's available. And there's just so much more you can buy as well that I didn't get a chance to visit. For example, like I would love a perfume from a local Vietnamese brand. Glasses as well. I'd love to buy some jewellery. If you love silver jewellery, then there's definitely loads of stores for silver jewellery, but I am a gold girly. And when you're in Vietnam, they don't do like your average plated gold jewellery. Like, you will buy real gold because that's what they love there. But I didn't have the money to buy real gold yet. Maybe one day. But yeah, that was everything that I bought in Vietnam. I hope you enjoyed this haul, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!